In the quiet of the morning light, her hands are soft, her eyes full of might. A hug so warm, like a
Hi, my name is Liam. I'm 16 years old, and for as long as I can remember, it's always been just me and my mom against the world. She wasn't just my mother, she was my best friend, my teacher, my superhero, and my home. She had this beautiful way of making even the smallest moments feel like magic, singing to me while cooking dinner, humming lullabies while folding the laundry, or just smiling when she thought I wasn't looking. I still remember how her voice sounded at night, when the world outside felt too big and too loud, soft, warm, and a little tired but always full of love. Every night she sang "You Are My Sunshine" to me, and she used to kiss my forehead and whisper, "No matter what happens, Liam, music will always find you. And when it does, I'll be right there with you." She was the strongest woman I knew, working 2 jobs, skipping meals sometimes so I could have enough to eat, teaching me to dream bigger, even when life gave her every reason to give up. She would tell me stories about a future where I would sing on big stages, not just on the sidewalk outside our little apartment building. She believed in me when I barely even believed in myself. But then, everything changed. It started with her getting sick, just little things at first, coughing that wouldn't go away, losing weight even though she tried to hide it from me, pretending she was okay. I was too young to understand back then, but deep down, some part of me knew something was wrong. I would catch her sitting on the couch with her eyes closed, trying to catch her breath, the music in her voice growing quieter each day. And then the hospital visits began, the endless white rooms, the smell of antiseptic, the beeping of machines, and the heavy silence that hung over everything. She still smiled for me, still sang for me, even when her voice trembled with pain. I remember one night at the hospital, I curled up next to her on that hard little bed, and she sang to me one last time, her voice barely a whisper, her hand stroking my hair. "Promise me," she said, her voice breaking. "Promise me you'll keep singing, no matter what." I held her hand so tight, scared to let go, too scared to imagine a world without her. But the next morning, she was gone. Just like that. One moment she was there, fighting to stay with me, and the next, I was standing in an empty hospital room, clutching her old, worn-out sweater to my chest, feeling like the world had ended. They said I would go into the system, but I was too scared. I ran. I lived on the streets, sometimes sleeping in shelters, sometimes under bridges. I sang for spare change, just like Mom taught me, not for money, really, but because it made me feel like she was still there, like she was listening. There were nights I went hungry, nights it rained so hard I thought the sky itself was crying with me. There were days when I wanted to give up, days when the loneliness felt like it would crush me. I missed her so much it hurt to breathe sometimes. Every time I closed my eyes, I could hear her singing, telling me to be brave, to keep going. There were times I stood on street corners with my guitar, my fingers frozen and raw, singing through tears because I didn't know what else to do. I carried a small picture of her in my pocket, and every time the world felt too heavy, I would hold it close and remember that she once believed I was meant for something more. There were kind strangers too, a woman who gave me a hot meal one night, an old man who gave me his extra jacket when winter came early. But most days, it was just me and the music. I learned how to survive, how to keep moving even when I felt like lying down and never getting up again. And somehow, through it all, I never stopped singing. Music kept me alive. Music kept me connected to her. It was in the quiet notes I played on a borrowed guitar, in the broken melodies I sang into the wind, in the moments when I was too tired to cry, but still found the strength to hum our song under my breath. I learned that surviving isn't just about staying alive. It's about finding tiny pieces of hope in the darkest places, about singing even when your voice shakes, about believing in dreams even when they feel a million miles away. And that's why I'm here tonight. Not because I think I'm the best singer, not because I think I deserve fame or fortune, but because somewhere deep inside me, I believe that my mom can still hear me. I believe that when I step onto this stage, when I sing my heart out, she'll be right here, smiling, just like she always did. And even if no one else understands, even if no one else remembers, I know she will. This song isn't just a performance. It's a promise to the woman who taught me how to love, how to dream, and how to never, ever give up, even when the whole world seems to forget you exist. So tonight, I sing for her.
In the quiet of the morning light, her hands are soft, her eyes full of might. A hug so warm, like a cozy quilt. She holds me close as I feel alright. Oh, my dear mother, you're the sunshine in my life. Through every storm, you're the one who guides. With every laugh, with every tear, you're the heart that never disappears. In the kitchen, by the stove, her smile is like a gentle glove, teaching me to cook and mend. Her love, it's never been pretend. When I was scared, she was my rock. With her strength I could take a look. From her I learned to be brave, and through all the trials we laughed. In the darkest nights she'd light my way. With stories and songs she'd chase away. Her love a guiding star. In her arms I always knew I'd be okay. Oh, my dear mother, you're the sunshine in my life. Through every storm, you're the one who guides. With every laugh, with every tear, you're the heart that never disappears.